Hi, it's me, Camden. You know, I'm no politician, but sometimes I like to give people the facts of today. And today matters. And we're going to really break that down today. First off, I want to go say that in all 50 states, all the way from the bottom of Texas to the tip of Maine to the tip of Washington State to the most west point of California, I want everybody to go out there and vote. I know you might have already submitted a early voting ballot, and that's ideal. Early voting is there for convenience, but it also started in 2020 because of COVID, and people can still vote. Now, let's talk about the importance of today. So, today is obviously the day where we cast our votes in our schools, in town halls, and today also matters because it decides the next 4 years of America, possibly 8, if this person has served one term in the White House. So there are two parties. I know it's kind of dumb, but just for kids I'll get into it. There are three parties: the Democrats, the Republicans, and the Independents. The Independents usually don't make it because they don't really have too much of a strong opinion on different things. If that's how I want to state it, the Democrats are more for inclusion, and then the abortion, I'm not going to get into that because I don't really know. The Republicans are giving tax cuts to billionaires, I believe, and I think, yeah, that's how it works. They're more of less immigration, but the thing is the Democrats, well, the current inductee for the Democrats, Kamala Harris, wants to give $5,000 in child tax cut, if I'm right. And it just matters today because on the other side, the Republican Donald J. Trump, is that both of those candidates have very strong opinions, and both of them are very, they both have very strong opinions, and they hate each other. I mean, if you've seen the debates between Biden and Trump, it's just insane because they hate each other. Those are probably one of the biggest political rivals ever. So let's talk about how you guys should vote. Make sure you guys are registered to vote. Voting is gonna stop at about 8 o'clock, I believe, today. And I just want you guys to know that voting is super important. Every vote counts, especially in this election. This election is all about the swing states. One of the biggest two of the biggest states that are the problems, which over Democrats and Republicans, is Virginia and Pennsylvania. They're both, they're Republican. If they're a Republican or Democrat state, we don't know. We're not gonna know that until voting is closed and everybody has voted. And even if you really can't try, the polls are trying to get more inclusion, and just try and vote. So let's talk about if you live in the state of Massachusetts. If you don't live in the state of Massachusetts, I would not recommend staying. So a couple other things, question vote. So I'm hearing a couple different opinions, and this is the opinion. This is the biggest question in the state of Massachusetts right now. The state of Massachusetts is saying that right now the law stands as you need to pass the MCAS. You need to pass. It's either you might need to pass a test or you might not need to pass a test. I forget. But there's a couple of different opinions. If you vote yes, it's results of that you need to take. You need to pass the benchmark to be able to exceed into high school, into different things. And then if you don't know, it means that it's an automatic pass no matter what. Now, let's go into clerk of courts. I am out here going to endorse the following people: Todd A. Angeli, and Todd A. Angeli is a independent, and I'm actually quite good friends with Todd Angeli, and I'm not political. Please do not harass me over my political opinions. I'm trying to be as biased as I can, and that's the only person I say to vote for. Me, if you were to ask me, oh, you're not 18, you don't really care, you shouldn't really be talking about politics. Hey, I like to know what's going on with our country. I know a lot about this country, and I know that I know what's going on in the Middle East, and because I am Jewish, I know what's going on in the Middle East, and Russia and Ukraine. So yeah, I understand what's going on in the world and how those next 4 years is going to happen. Now, let's go back about how we're going to vote and who in the swing states. Voting is probably, the President of the United States of America is going to be announced possibly early tomorrow morning or overnight tonight. That's what according to CNN, voters in Pennsylvania are going to be the most, are going to be longest to take counts for. The state of Virginia, however, already at the time of the posting of this video, has about 50% voters already locked in. Now, we don't know how many ballots are casted yet. There was a live, if you go into the CNN website, there's a live clip of Vice President and Senator J.D. Vance casting his vote in Cleveland. And soon to be, there will be Donald Trump will vote in. Why's my haircut so bad? I'll work in the haircut, boys. All right, I got you. So what's gonna happen is that. Let me look at my haircut. Oh my god. So what's gonna happen is that we are gonna see, and we know, according to CNN, in the next few minutes from the time that this video is posted, Donald J. Trump will be casting his vote in Palm Beach, Florida. I am not. This is not. Even though I put him first, I am not favoring any side. I am just see what's gonna happen. You know, I don't have a political opinion for the Democrats or the Republicans. Like I said, the only person I'm going to tell you to vote for is Todd A. Angeli in the Massachusetts ballot. Yeah, that's all. In the Massachusetts ballot, please vote for Todd A. Angeli. Todd A. Angeli. So what we're gonna do is now we're gonna talk about Kamala Harris. We know that Tim Walz, he has an unknown presence, so we do not know when he's casting his vote, and we don't know when Kamala is casting her vote, at least from what I know. And we have reports from CNN that show what J.D. Vance, he says that he would love to see the outcome of this election, and he says that, I mean, obviously everybody's going to say this, but he's like, yep, well, we're very hopeful for a win. And, you know, everybody's going to want to say that because, like, you know, like, you want to win. You want to go in with a good attitude, and, yeah, we're just going to see what's going to happen in the next few hours. I believe they start counting in about 5 hours. Okay, 5 hours. Yeah, that's basically the political rundown. And this is going to be a historic election day. Please go out there and vote. And if you have any questions, go to vote.gov/ your state name. You can do an abbreviation as well. If you want to, sorry, it's just the dog in the background. If you want any more questions about the ballot, please comment on this video if you have any more questions. Also, one more thing, if you need an online voting guide or need a voting guide at the polls, you can go, if you want to get an online voting guide, please go to voting, your state name and voting guide. That's, like, for example, for like you could say California voting guide. Yeah. And any more questions you might have about today's election, and about any of the senators, I'm totally free to answer. But, like, yeah, it's going to be one of a very historic election today. Now we're going to have Bailey's opinion on today. No school today, right, Bailey? No, I know. It's going to be quite the election today, right, Bailey? Alrighty. Well, yep, any more questions, please put it in the comment section. I will respond to your comment in a short or a video. I don't really know. But please go out there and vote. For the next couple hours, just hides America.